Welcome everyone to the Halo Record Week 3. Apologize, we're a little late getting in here. We've missed a whole rack of sniper kills, a couple of rocket launcher kills, and I don't know what else I've missed so far. But that is my bad. We're back in it though. I'm here with Sugars tonight, and hope you're having a very good day today as we're getting ready for CTF and Kyrian right off the rip.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm glad everybody's come out to join us again. It's been a while since I've casted, so we're looking forward to a competitive match here between Loud Whine and Graphite as we're hopping on right now. I can't quite read the person's name. It is Genetics with the sniper. He lands a few snipes. A fight gets one down. One's down. He takes Astronaut out, and they're getting a flag pull already.
Yep, this is going to be, it will be a Masters mixed match. This is between Graphite out and Loud Whine at the moment. You can see the flag already halfway across the map. It looks like Defiance was the one running that flag, did end up falling, as we'll still be on board with Genetics trying to look. His spot Steph is going to get shot by two players. Damos there with the follow-up and will take down Genetics. For the time being, that flag is going to get returned. It will be back, which means no advantage in the game here for the time being, as players are going to be continuing to go back and forth. And the kills are just kind of going every which way. That's going to be 3 down here for Graphite, and that does bring up an opportunity here for Marky to pull that flag for the side of Loud Whine, and he's going to go on an adventure across the map here, just trying to get away from all the guns coming in from Graphite as they're trying to stop this here.
Yeah, it's 2 pulls from the side of Graphite, and this is almost home. If Demos cannot take him down, he gets taken out. That should be a flag kill for the side of Loud Whine, and it's confirmed. As now Genetics does get taken out, as the side of Graphite is trying to push back and get a counter cap. This Defiance is laying in some good damage. They're trying to control all the angles and clear everybody from their base. He's able to take one out. He gets taken down from green box. It seems to be a bit of a stalemate here so far. Ever since the first flag cap, no one's really gained control of the map. It's kind of been slaying back and forth. And on this map, on Empyrean, we know how big rockets, overshield, and map control can be with the spawns kind of being set. You can get spawn trapped, and looks like Demos gets taken out without being able to fire a rocket. Genetics picks it up, and he's going on the prowl looking for some more people to take out.
Yeah, that's going to be 2 down again for the side of Graphite. You can see the players are dropping on a pretty consistent pace here. Steph is going to absolutely eat a rocket, but the player with fall in response, Genetic took, I think, a little too much damage in the process, but no, it doesn't matter. Carson's going to pick that one up, absolutely demolish him as well, but that does mean this flag is going to be run. The Finest is going to be running this one, is going to get towards that corridor, and will get past the 50-yard mark here. I'm not sure if any player is going to be in a position on the side of Graphite to be able to stop this one. You can see 2 kills are going to come through, but the flag will be in. The damage has been done. That's going to be 2-0 early lead here for the side of Loud Whine. As you can see, the trade will come in. And, again, Graphite is going to have to really got some work to do to catch up in this game.
Yeah, Graphite. Carson came in there and got a few slays, but it was just too little too late. And if you can't get a full team push, once that flag has gotten past the halfway mark, it's been a pretty smooth sailing for the side of Loud Whine. Graphite's going to have to re-evaluate what they're doing. That's a good takedown by Demos, but they still can't get any map control, and their flag's getting pulled, and they're already running back. They're trying to stop this flag run. As they're able to stop it in its tracks, it looks like they're going to be able to take out a few players here and really delay this, and it probably will get returned, as most of the side of Loud Whine is still on their side of the map.
Yep, no one else is going to be in a position to really help out with that one. The flags are going to go back. That's going to be another reset here. As you're going to see, that's going to be a nice shot from Marky jumping up over top. Will get traded out, though, by Steph. Steph's going to have to turn around. Astronaut will find that one as well. Astronaut off to a 12-6 start, a 2.0 to start off the night. The captain leading the way. But again, the power-ups are now beginning to come back online once again. It's going to be about 8 seconds to the Rockets. Excuse me, actually, is that 20? I might be blind. But Loud Whine is going to be in a better position for that as well. The ammo will run out in that sniper rifle. There you go, 10 seconds to go on the Rockets. You can see that push coming in here from Graphite. They're trying to get on towards the Rockets, towards the power-ups. But again, Loud Whine is just going to shove them backwards. They're going to pick up all the goodies on the ground. And this does mean, again, the push from the Loud Whine is on its way through.
Yeah, really good control of the power-ups, which is which is huge for this map. I mean, overshield and rockets are big. There are snipers on each base, but the team that sort of gets control of those two power-ups, as a triple kill comes in from It's the Finest, and they're getting another flag run on the back of that triple kill. But like I was saying, on the backs of basically owning the power-ups, you can get a flag run going on this map, especially, and get a team spawn camped, which is huge, as we all know on Empyrean, and a lot of people hate about it. But It's the Finest is on a killing spree right now, searching out people with the heat wave, as they're going to be able to take that flag and return it probably for their team.
Yeah, we're going to see that flag is going to get thrown in. That's going to be the third one again. Astronaut's going to throw that one home. The whole team basically putting in the work, as you can see, an objective score for each player except for Genetics. So maybe they're going to share it. They're going to have every single member of the team throw a flag home at the end of the day. But for the time being, you are going to have a lot of work here coming for the side of Graphite. Carson's going to go down again. That's going to be 2 dead on the board. We'll be on board here with Genetics. Looking to find one on towards Murda. Is not going to be able to pick up that kill. Murda's going to get away and is going to go run into basically 2 more players. But Steph will find that kill. The pings are coming out for the notification where these players are. But again, I mean, Graphite has not been able to get into a position where we do much here. And really, I mean, they haven't really been able to just cross the halfway mark and mount any kind of, you know, threatening attack really on the side of Loud Whine. And that's going to be another 2. Astronaut's going to find a pair of kills. It's going to be 17 and 8. And that is quite the start. Marty's going to find 2 with a sniper, and that is an interesting death animation.
Yeah, that is an interesting one. And, you know, objective efficiency has been big here. The side of Loud Whine has 4 flag pulls, and they got 3 flag caps. That's their 5th flag pull right there. So this one looks a little bit more contested than the previous 4. So this one may be able to go back home, but the problem is right here, that's a great stick by Astronaut. But the problem here is that they're not getting any pulls. They're playing defense right now the entire time, and you can't play defense the entire time and capture the flag and hope to win, especially when you're down 3-0.
Yep, I mean, that's definitely not the case here right now, but I mean, we'll see they're trying to push up here. Carson's going to be pretty far forward. This is probably the farthest forward a Graphite player has been in this entire game. Does have the meteor out. Knows if one player in the back is going to find that player with the meteor. Across the 2. They're going to pick up the big kill there onto the Astronaut, and is going to run that flag now. The problem is that there's going to be 2 players here nearby. He's going to have to deal. First one's going to be Foul. Has some teammate help though, and that's going to be the big kill there. Looking to see, go back, grab that flag, and be able to run it because you have that cover and the teammates here out on this side of the map. So you can see they're going to try to get across. Astronaut again. It's going to be the wall that you got to get by, and this time Astronaut will not fall, and that is going to result in the flag out in the open. We're going to see if Graphite is able to pick up their first one and slam it home.
I'm betting against it unless they get a couple slays here, as it does get returned. They're just. Yeah, we're hoping here for Graphite to get a flag cap. A little bit of momentum going into the next match. As you're down 3-0, you're probably not going to make a comeback here. It's unlikely. So you want to get some momentum, get some slays, get control of the map, and get, you know, a flag cap just to give you a good feeling going into the Slayer in game 2. Yeah, but they're not going to allow it. They're still on the offensive here, as Murda is still in his base at this point. He's taking a lot of shots. They're trying to push out a little bit here, but it just seems like they're always having to clear their base shield of, you know, of Loud Whine players. As it looks like he is stuck on the whiff. This glitch is never a good place to be.
No, absolutely not. He's going to finally go down, it looks like. And that's going to be a really perfect kill out of Damos. Looking for the second as well on towards Astronaut. I mean, again, they're just trying to counter the plays that are coming through from the other team here. And the pusher that's coming up, we're going to see. Oh, okay, hold on. So, yeah, my microphone is apparently not doing too well right now, so. Not sure what's going on there. Hopefully it's coming in better through the audio, but I will. I'll check that after this map for sure.
Yeah, so Damos is still trying to slay, and his base gets taken down. It's looking like a double kill comes in for It's the Finest. He's looking to take another flag run, and here we go. Another flag run for the side of Loud Whine. He does a little bit of a repulse move there to repulse the flag forward, maybe to a teammate waiting for him. popping some more shots, staying alive, and just being a real nuisance on the side here of Graphite. Genetics does have the rockets again for the side of Loud Whine, and they just really have controlled the power-ups, you know, the entire map. And that's a huge reason why they're up 3-0.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a point in this game, honestly, so far where they haven't had the power up. The Rockets have all been in the hands of Loud Whine, except for I think one instance where Graphite was the one to pick it up. So
yeah,
I mean, outside
and
of
then
that,
they got taken out immediately. They actually picked it up and got taken out immediately.
I mean, you can't complain too much, I guess. They got the one kill that you wanted, but I mean, again, they just have not had the control this entire game, and we were running down to a minute to go. I think it's just about mathematically impossible here to finish this game out. To tie back up, sorry if you're the side of Graphite, but I mean, there's another flagpole coming out of Astronaut. It's currently 29 and 14.
Yeah, he's really popping off for his team, which is, you know, is great. He's putting the team on his back. He is the captain of the team as well, and he's doing what a captain should do. He's leading by example. He has objective plays. He has the slays. He's got the assists, and you know, he's coming through for his squad.
Yes, yeah, I mean, that's going to be 3 down once again from the side of Graphite. There's 27 seconds to go. I'm kind of curious if Loud Whine is going to try to push for this as of right now. And they're going to just kind of be moving up. You can see Damos is going to get in. That's going to be 1 kill. Looking to make a second here and not able to finish it off on towards Marky. But the time is going to tick down. Doesn't look like anything else eventful is going to happen on the map. Finest is going to find another double kill again for probably like the 5th time so far this game. There's a triple actually to close it out in the last couple of seconds. It's going to tick down, and that is going to be map number 1 going in favor of Loud Whine, 4-0.
Yeah, big win there by Loud.
Halo Rec League. We're back with Aquarius. Oh, okay, I was going to say Aquarius, Slayer, and right out of the gate, Marky and Finest both find kills. So that's going to be 2 early nade kills coming out of the side of Loud Whine. And I mean, after the momentum that they gained on that Empyrean, that's a pretty good start. But there's Graphite firing back almost immediately. The trades will come through, and quite early. This is going to be these teams kind of even up right now. For the side, there's going to be 4-4, and oh, I'm completely messing with our turret.
So yeah, I mean, after that last map, you know, maybe this is, you know, maybe the side of Graphite is like a better slaying team, and maybe they're not really an objectively efficient team. This is mixed, so with mixed, sometimes you get a little bit of, you know, the teamwork's not fluid. So maybe their teamwork is just not so fluid, and maybe capture the flag's not their game, because Slayer right now, they're very competitive back and forth right now at the start of this game.
Sorry, as we are going to be, I mean, it's going to be dead even right now. So if you're the side of Graphite, you're pretty happy, honestly, with how things are going for the time being after that really uneven, basically, first map. This is a pretty good start to your second map of the day. Steph's going to get double chow out, and actually that's going to be the really smart play, just running for it. Doesn't want to deal with that double chow at all, and knows the safer move is to just get out. Plays that very intelligently. We're going to see Astronaut is going to come around the corner and is just going to kind of just casually tap Carson in the face, basically. Just as like a casual side note, turning to the side. I don't even know how that worked out. You're going to see that we're going to have the camo coming up in just a moment here, as Damos trying to stay alive, starting off 5 and 3. Majority of the team's kills right now, so a very good start, but that is going to be Loud Whine opening up with a 4-kill lead off the rip here.
Yeah, and that's going to give them the 2 picks they need to probably get this invisible in this camo. And the camo is important on this map, as it's really the only power up besides for the heat wave. And if you can combine the heat wave and then Viz, that's a great combo for getting some kills. Also the shocks, as Stefanus gets hit by the shocks, as I talk about that. That's another power up that's necessary. Stefanus does get taken out. Ashnot is able to clean up that mess, and he takes Damos down for a killing spree right now. As Ashnot has 5 and Marky has 6. They're pacing their team, but Demos has 7 to pace the lobby with the most kills so far.
Yep, absolutely. And you're going to see Steph is going to be ducking around and looking for it. This one player off to the side is finally going to find it. Or sorry, that was not Steph, that was Marquis. Marquis is going to get 1. Looking for the second and going to get an infield Steph, and I thought might have had a chance at a third, but no. Carson's going to come through, pick that one up, and that is going to be the kill shut down. It's still only a 4-point lead, so this is Loud Whine trying to play away. Graphite staying very... Did he just move right through that guy?
I think he got one of those infamous blink melees right there.
Yeah, that's a gross
unfortunately
for
his
sure.
team, because I think he would have had that kill if it hadn't been for that. It's only a 5-kill lead, so 1 round of slays. If they're able to get a team wipe, they'll be only down 1. So they're right in this game. They just need to stick together, shoot as a team, and try and get that pick and then push forward. As map control is sort of starting to tilt in the side of Loud Whine, as Marky does get taken out by Carson. Damos goes down, and 2 are down for the side of Graphite. 2 are down also for the side of Loud Whine.
If you're gonna see, I mean, that's gonna be another 2 dead for Loud Whine. It's now, I mean, it's still a 5-point lead for the time being. You can see the nades coming through. The camo is gonna get picked up, and now he's not gonna get away with his life. Marky's gonna fall. That will be the camo on the ground. I don't actually think anyone from Graphite's gonna be in a position to really go for it, as 3 are gonna go down. Steph's gonna be the last one alive, trying to get to that camo, and I think he's gonna successfully slam it home, but the entire team fell all around Steph, it looks like, and is not going to be very safe. Is going to end up going down. The Hawkeyes on the side of Loud Whine able to pick that one up. As we're going to see.
Yeah, and a 7-kill lead here, Shio, is, excuse me, they're just starting to pull away right now. And if you're the side of Graphite right now, you need to get together. You need to stop this momentum, as it is a 6-kill lead. They've sort of stopped the bleeding, but they're all kind of trapped in their own base, as the side of Loud Whine is. What a shot by Ashnot. He has just come to play tonight. Helps his teammates out, and this has been stretched out to 9. What was just a 4 or 5 kill lead is been doubled, basically. And the map control has really been what's been in favor of Loud Whine this entire time. The entire team is just pinned in their base, and Ashnot throwing nades in there. He's getting ticks with the shocks, and he's coming in. They're pushing in, and they're pushing forward, and they're looking to slam the door closed here on the side of Graphite with a killing spree for Ashnot. He keeps on slaying. He's out of ammo in his gun completely.
That's definitely something you don't see very often, especially with the battle rifle and how many there are to pick up on the ground. But I mean, yeah, it can still happen apparently, for sure. And meanwhile, Graphite is actually trying to close this gap still. It's going to be an 8-kill lead here with that 7-31, 32-38. But the problem is you are beginning to run out of time to trade these kills out. I mean, once you hit that 40-point mark for the side of Loud Whine, that's when you got to start getting really careful about things, because you're going to see the shots coming out from that heat wave in the hands of Carson. The finest is in that corner. We'll take him down with the nade. We'll turn around and just get the... Oh, there's no ammo! Didn't have enough ammo to fire that last final bullet, which could have been the kill, but instead, the whole team will fall. Murda's the only one left up. You can see they're beginning to group up, trying to stay together here. They're going to get split spawns, actually, looks like, as something just spawned up across the map. They're going to drop down, try to find this player down here on the heat wave spawn, but I think it was Genetics, and I think he's going to get away. Meanwhile, Murda's going to end up falling, shot in the back. And right now, 44-34, 10-point lead for Loud Whine is not looking too good if you're Graphite.
Yeah, that one instance where they had control of the map, they cut the lead down to 6 again. But then, the side of Loud Whine was able to come through and gain control right back, and they've just stretched it out to a 12-point lead. And we're at almost the point of no return. Down 12 with them only needing 3. You're going to need to play a perfect round of Halo, and hiding in your base isn't going to do it. So we'll see what happens here. They do get a slay there, but it does look like Ashnot being sneaky. He's on another killing spree. How many killing sprees has Ashnot gone on to start this game? Is it's 48-38. They've made a little bit of dent into the kill, but they can only give 2 deaths at this point. As they do team shoot there, 1 does go down. It's 49-39, so 1 more kill for the side of Loud Whine, and it's going to be game 2 for them. As Carson does a great job getting a slay there, and he gets back to safety as it's 49-40, and it's going to be hard. 49-41. They're playing their lives well. They're team shooting, but it's probably going to be a little bit too little, too late. If they go on a run here and win this, that would just be the biggest comeback ever. As he does push forward.
So impressed if that was the case, considering, again, these teams, I mean, they haven't died yet. It's 43-49. Carson, though, not able to get around the corner in time with no shield, does end up falling. I mean, they're back in business. Strongholds is going to be the map And right for the Rockets, you're going to see Carson just dive right onto those here. And he's going to find the early kill, but will die immediately. And that's going to be one in the chamber available for Loud Whine.
Gonna give him one rocket, right? So I don't dislike it, the move, but it was a little too much balls to the wall there and just risky. You get one kill. It does actually get them control, and Steph does have the rockets, so maybe it worked to their favor. Maybe I'm wrong. They have two hills, and they're with the rockets. So and Steph was waiting. It looks like the push is going to come towards B. Steph does have the rocket. He is throwing a sticky grenade, which is nice, or a spiker grenade. Gets a kill there. He's got the shotgun in his hand too. He has all the power weapons. He does get taken down by It's the Finest, I believe. But they do have a 30 point lead as they're taking C right as the side of Loud Whine is taking B. But that's a great kill by Carson. He's going to get the reset here on B. He does eventually get taken out, but you know that sort of delays the push and keeps them it keeps them scoring. They had a trip cap for 0.2 seconds, but that trip cap was important as they're retaking B as It's the Finest is trying to take A. He does get the kill, but he gets taken out before he can confirm it. So we got more trip cap going on here as Genetics does take down the player of Loud Whine, or not Loud Whine, of Graphite. He is going to take C, and B is being taken, but they're down 70 points right now, and they're going to need to get it together as it looks like the side of Graphite has sort of rallied from that momentum they gained at the end of Game 2.
If you can see, I mean, this is great rotations, honestly, coming out of the side of Graphite so far. You're going to see Loud Whine is going to be I mean, they're going to be finally getting some scoring points in. It's going to be 71-16 and counting. It does look like this is going to be an attack. Graphite's coming in. They have 3 up right now, and the Rockets, they're going to get on towards B, basically uncontested.
That's a great pull.
Completely uncontested, actually. No one seems to be anywhere nearby. I mean, okay, 2 dead. They're dead from the side of Loud Whine. They're trying to come in for the regain, but the Rockets. Steph hasn't even had to use one yet. There we go. Finally, he's going to get one. Gets 2. Loses his own life in the process, but that is okay because you maintain control. Doesn't look like they're going to press out for that push on towards C for the time being. They're perfectly happy for this AB hold right now, and they're doing a fantastic job of it so far.
That was a great. They've been on top of the Rockets. I would say that's one thing they have not done well in the first 2 games was control the power weapons and the power-ups. And this game, they've done an excellent job of controlling Rockets and the shock rifle. I always mess that one up. The stalker rifle. They've done a good job of controlling those 2 as A does get taken over. And it doesn't look like they have rotated to C. It looks like they're more content to take on the fight for A. Astronaut does get a trade, but 3 go down for the side of Loud Whine. 2v1 for a moment there as BC is now in control of Graphite. It's the Finest is trying to make a move. They're using the shroud screen. He gets a stick through the shroud. What a cheeky play as he's going to confirm B for his team and start the comeback a little bit here.
If we're going to see, I mean, Carson right now leading the way is currently 12-6 to lead the entire lobby in terms of engagements and kills right off the rip. You're going to see A is going to be going in favor of Graphite. They're going to have one player over there, and Carson's going to be there for the support and defense. Step was dropped on A, which means they're still going to be capping. That opens up the opportunity for B. The rotations from Graphite have actually been fantastic so far. It does look like Rockets will go over in the hands of the Finest, assuming the Finest will live long enough here. Then here they're going to come flying through, and that's going to pick up the kill, so no Rockets yet. Genetics, I think, is going to be the next one up, trying to get away, and will successfully do so here. And this is going to be Loud Whine now, beginning to make that comeback. They've cut the lead in half, and they're still scoring here for the time being. So you're going to see the Rockets here getting pushed up here with Genetics. He's going to launch a rocket into the wall, launch 2 into the wall. Nothing doing.
He just launched 2 into the wall, gets taken down. Not really an effective use of the Rockets. No offense, but here we go. That's a big miss with the Rockets, as having Rockets and 2 in control and cutting the lead in half, you know, that allowed them to convert B. As Steph is going to make a move here. He is getting cut off by the spike grenades. He's going to put the shroud down to try and block any view of anybody coming up that C alleyway as they do take down. It looks like It's the Finest. Steph controlling. It's kind of chaotic at this point. Murda is trying to take A at the moment, and so they can have an A/B hold, but B is being taken by the side of Graphite as Damos does get taken down. Carson with this, with the...
I forgot the bandit was on this map.
And it is on the map. I forgot the name of it. So, here we
I
go.
saw this appear, I was like, wait a second, I don't recognize that. I was like, oh yeah, that's what a bandit is. And then, oh yeah, the bandit's on this map. I forgot about that. Is going to get a nice kill with it. So Carson will find that kill. Going to hop on here towards C. They do have A, which does look like the finest. Looking to try to flip that as of right now. So, I mean, again, you're going to have some points flipping on the map. But Loud Whine has closed the gap within 20 points right now, and if they're going to pick this one up, which they will, this does mean they're going to continue to score and continue to get towards even. And, I mean, after the lead that Graphite had, they've not been able to really find much success since then.
Yeah, the momentum is definitely shifting, which can happen in Strongholds. There's multiple momentum shifts usually in a game of Strongholds. As it's the finest is going to get taken down. I'm not sure who has picked up the rockets yet, or if anybody has. It does look like somebody picked them up, and there's a trade. I don't know if there's 2 left in that rocket, but 3 are down for the side of Loud Whine. Rockets still in contention as Ashnot does take down Carson, or was not Carson, it was who was that? I'm not sure who was trying to pick it up. As Carson tries to pick it up, he gets taken down, and it's really just been, you know, a magnet for death so far, as Genetics does get the rockets. Fires one into the wall. He gets an assist. He's going to get the second one off. I thought he's going to get taken down, but Murda gets taken down. He does eventually get taken down, but they're going for the trip cap right now. And Carson's going to have to try and help out his teammates here on C so that he can confirm this and stop the bleeding a little bit. But Carson does get taken out, and Murda is on the other side trying to take A, as most of his teammates have fallen.
If we're going to see, I mean, did get in to kind of contest it for a little bit, but did end up going down. Steph trying to close the gap here and try to find a couple of these players. He's going to put some shots out, though, as he's going to have to fall back, hide behind that shroud screen. But Loud Whine is now up to 180 points and counting. They have really not let it go in the last little bit. You're going to have B in the hands of Graphite, but they need another point here because you need to be scoring. They're going to get on towards A. That should give them an opportunity here. As they're going to spot Astronaut on the other side, on shotgun side here, going around the back, but that's 3 other players unaccounted for, and those 3 players are coming for B right now.
Yeah, and just, it was too late. After Ashnot took down Murda on A, you have to know that there's probably somebody pushing you in the back, and smartly decided Loud Whine pushed them in. It's a trip cap right now, and this trip cap could be ending the series right now, as all the momentum is completely shifted to the side of Loud Whine here in the second half of the game.
If we're going to see, I mean, the shots will come through. Steph is going to get on here towards B inside the shroud screen. Lots of space to be put in. You're going to see B will get reset, though. And that's going to be 220 points. Genetics going to find that kill. He's going to have the rockets, though, but will end up going down. They're going to be picked up by Ramos instead. He's going to turn that around, gets a double kill with it. He's going to have to eat and move there, it looks like, and he's going to hop onto his beats. Literally just explosions galore all around the map, all around the point. It's going to be Murda finding the double and the cap. It looks like this is going to be a flip cap, actually, for Graphite. Assuming Murda lives, he did just long enough to get the cap. Carson's also 27 and 13, which is ridiculous right now.
He is popping off for his team right here, as they do take back. Loud Whine does take B back, but it does seem like a lot of them are pushed up on B, so if they can get the slays here, they can turn it right back around. As Ashnot's being a little cheeky, hiding back in the ice cream area, as he is playing his life really well as he pops out to help out. It's the finest to keep him off of B, and this is really the push that they're going to need. This might be the final push, as it is ticking down. They need to get on a point and can start converting it, or this is going to be over. And that's all she wrote. That's a 3-0 victory for the side of Loud Whine.